Hello everybody, it's so good to see you again here on our assembled YouTube channel. Today, Max and I will talk to Astrid and Mark in Billund. It's so good to see you.
Hello everyone. We have a quick presentation to show you, and then we can leave the rest of the time for questions. First, we would like to just introduce ourselves, just a little bit about who we are. And I'm Astrid, and I've been with Lego for more than 10 years now. I'm a trained architect and designer, and I come from Denmark. And during my time at Lego, I've been in a variety of projects, from preschool, you can say, and up until 18 plus models.
I'm Mark. I'm a graphic designer. I've been at Lego now for 5 years. Big fan of illustration in general, which led me to graphic design at Lego Group. I'm from the UK, and these are some of the projects that I've been involved in during my 5 years.
This is perfect.
Yeah, good. And as you probably also know, when we develop our products, we focus a lot on kids from 5 years old and up, trying to identify and see what they find interesting and exciting, and what can spark their creativity. But we are just as much focused on the A4 side of it, and really seeing what is a great experience for the adults we have out there. We develop 3 launches a year, and it is a mix of our classic launches and IPs. When we develop our classic launch, it's very free, and it's very much a mix of sci-fi, historic characters, everyday life, costumes, and so forth. And then we, of course, also launch our IPs. And currently what we have out now is the Looney Tunes. And then we have a September launch as the next one. And we'll talk into that in a second, but we would actually like to hear if you have a guess already.
This is a hard one. Max, you can try.
So I think I heard some rumors, and I think there's a system that when a big D2C set is released, there's also very often a minifigure series connected to it. And I just built this great Daily Bugle set. So maybe it could be a Marvel minifigure series. I'm a big Marvel fan, so I would be very excited about that.
Yeah. Any other guesses?
I would love. Okay, I haven't heard any rumor. I think Max published the article about this rumor. I love costumes, so I would love to see in the future more minifigures which I could add to my playground and to my fairground, and to my city. But I'm totally fine with Marvel as well. So you can tell us right now.
So we have been cleared to show you some of the minifigures. Some that you can't see here, we have not included because they would be spoilers for various reasons. So these are the 6 that we can talk about today. And first of all, we have Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. And
here we go.
And I was very excited about this one because we really wanted to include her Scarlet Witch crown. So she has a new headpiece with the molded hair and the crown. And I think the details that we managed to put in here are very nice. And then we also have Vision. And this one was particularly interesting because the character is so bright and white. I didn't want to put any extra black strokes in the graphics, so that was both challenging and fun to try and figure out. Some of these have we'll be showing the accessories. Some of the accessories we won't, possibly for spoiler reasons, also for just surprise reasons. Try and keep it interesting. We also have Monica Rambeau in her sword uniform. I really like this one because of the new wig that we've got.
We actually have a prototype.
We have a prototype here. There's this nice big new wig, which I think came out really well. And then we have our new Captain America, Sam Wilson, who was great. I'm a big fan of Captain America in general, whether it's Steve Rogers or Sam Wilson. And this was good because we've managed to just get printing all over. And he comes with this nice new shield, as well as an impressive new wingspan. So this will be a new element. And we have these nice flag prints. I keep pointing at the screen. We have these new, this wing element with the flags printed, and also his Red Wing drone, although I'm not sure if it's still called Red Wing, because it's not red. But he also has a new hairpiece.
We have a prototype to show you here. We're actually really excited about the opportunity to introduce new hair that are really true to the characters of this show.
And then we have the Winter Soldier, Bucky. And I just think this turned out a really nice figure. I'm very excited to see what people think. And he's got his lovely Wakandan arm. And he also comes with a new shield and something extra, which you're going to have to wait for.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise. And then the final one, we have Loki in his TVA uniform. This was interesting because generally it's civilian clothes, but we really wanted to get the feel of Loki. I think we did. I think the hair is a good choice, and I think the alternate face, which I probably should have included, is a lot more Loki-like. And he comes with a TVA coffee mug and another mystery accessory. And I think that was the last one that we are allowed to share. So.
Thank you so much for showing us those 6 figures. And Max is a big Marvel fan. And of course, I've seen WandaVision. What a great show. And I will watch the Loki show as well. And Captain America was great too. So it's so good to see those figures. Was it hard for you to pick the figures, or was it totally clear, this figure, this character, and we're good here?
That's always hard, you can say, and especially with the Marvel universe that are so deep and character rich. But it is a really close collaboration with the partner. So really trying to identify strong, known, loved characters and mix it with less known characters. So you get a really good split with known, less known, gender, and so forth.
So we wanted a good variety, but as well as we want new characters, we also want familiar characters as well. So it was good. It was good trying to find that balance, and it was just a good back and forth collaboration.
Yeah, So if I could ask a question, first of all, I loved everything I just saw. I'm a big Marvel fan, and I think you've done amazing work. I'll collect all of them. Yeah. So all these characters are based on Disney Plus Marvel TV shows, where they also talks about a minifigure series which is based on the Marvel comic characters. So the character which are not wearing the costumes from the shows or the movies, but which are wearing the costumes from the comics.
Well, the ones that we've shown, yes, they're all wearing the costumes from the Disney Plus show. We can't really discuss the ones that have not been shown, so we're going to have to leave that up to speculation. Wild theories are always interesting to hear.
But to answer maybe a little bit more clear without it being super clear, it is of course something we consider all the opportunities and in collaboration with the partner identify what we believe is the right focus for this specific launch.
Yeah, thank you for your question, for your answer, sorry. One thing that I think is very interesting is that two minifigures have the same accessory. So on the one hand, the Sam Wilson Captain America has the new shield, and also Bucky Barnes has the new shield. Why have both characters the same accessory? So we know if you watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, in the end, Sam Wilson gets the shield and becomes Captain America. So why has Bucky Barnes also the shield?
It's always about it's a balance on looking across the characters and identifying the right accessories, but it's also taking into consideration what is the best for the character as a standalone. So it's finding that balance and then defining what to pick from. And in this case, yeah, they have shields, both of them, but they also have other accessories as well. And we believe we actually give the consumers the best experience this way.
From the show, we find out that the shield itself is very meaningful in its own right to both Bucky and Sam for different reasons. So I think it's important that Bucky also had it, as he sees it as his last connection to his longtime friend Steve Rogers. So I think it was the right decision to include it in both.
I was blown away by WandaVision. It was such a great show, and I loved it every episode. And of course, we've seen WandaVision in different costumes all over the episodes, because, I mean, times were changing. So was it really hard to pick one costume for this figure? I mean, there are 20, 30 opportunities. So what was the goal that you choose this one?
You can say we tried to balance it with niche and what is super iconic, because we wanna be able to reach as many as possible with exciting characters. And we believe choosing this costume is super iconic, and yet with a lot of novelty with the new wig and headpiece. So that was one of the main reasons.
What I asked myself, did you get the opportunity to watch the complete show before you designed the figures, or did you just get some concept art or just some shots from the set?
So we didn't see the entirety of the show before working on these, because they were done earlier before the show released. So yeah.
What we do see is reference photos and sometimes sketches. So we have something to work from. But no, unfortunately, we do not see it before it's aired.
Thank you so much for showing us those new figures. But before we go, Astrid, I mean, I think I've met Mark maybe once. I'm not sure right now. Astrid, we haven't met yet, but of course I know that you've designed two modular buildings. They are here behind me, the Town Hall and the Palace Cinema. So is it really inspired by the cinema in Los Angeles? I would guess so. Is this the true story?
It's inspired by many things, but yes, of course, it should resemble something super iconic. So that has been part of the inspiration, but not the complete inspiration.
Okay, because I've been in New York City a few times. I'm not this LA guy yet, so I have to go there one day. But my last question would be, because I love your builds. I mean, they're kind of different. And I talked with Jamie 1,000 times about those modulars. And many people were wondering, why is Astrid gone? So you're doing a great job on those minifigures now. But we haven't seen any modulars since many, many years. So you have gone forever, or might be kind of a comeback of Astrid when it comes to 18 plus and modular building sets?
Well, that's an interesting question. Thank you. I think you never know what the future brings. That would be my answer.
And this is the perfect answer of a Lego designer when it comes to future questions. So again, I think Max is really hyped because of the new figures. I'm as well. And again, you can check out your modulars. They're not available, but you can re-brick those great modulars as well. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.